So hello and welcome back to some more managerial career mode, and obviously it's an activity day because that's where we left off last time. I have not played this for like nearly 2 weeks, so I couldn't remember. But so I was developing a part. What part did we develop last episode? Just a workshop then. Okay, so upgrading it, the workshop. Alright, so let's do this activity day. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, the next weekend, there we go. So, appear in a sponsored TV ad, immediate credit bonus. Your riders take part in a high-class social event, receive an immediate reputation bonus. Participate in a Q&A with fans on the social networks organised by the team sponsor. You will receive extra reputation bonus for the next race if you achieve the sponsor's objectives. Participate in a photo shoot for your sponsor's next advertising campaign. You'll receive an extra credit bonus for the next race. That's 100. That's extra. I think that's the easiest one. This one here. So we're going to go for the 700. Well, I'd already clicked it, and it's 7,500. Right. So we are going to head off to Austin. This next one. So let's get rolling. So yeah, sorry about the lack of uploads recently. I mean, I did put up the Dovi pure gameplay. This is recorded after, like, probably a week after that, to be honest. That didn't seem to do too well, so I'll probably just stick to the commentaries from now on, because obviously that's what you like a bit more. And I've got league racing starting up again on Monday, so I will definitely do some videos on that this season. Alright, skip that, don't want to get copyright strike. So we've got half an hour to just quickly... But you know what? Yes, I think that's what I'll go for. Oh, I'm getting a bit more used to the kind of setups because I've been playing this game a lot more, like off camera kind of thing. I just leave that for now. The Moto 3s, they just, you know what, I might soften up the Moto 3 a little. I know, that's the wrong thing. Yeah. Yeah, I've just stiffened it a little. Yeah, I want to stiffen it up. So as you can see, my teammate there in the next garage, Emily Jones. So hopefully he can do a bit better in this. Yeah, in this race. He's been doing a bit poor as of late. I don't think he's actually scored a point yet. I think he may have scored one in Argentina. Can't remember. But anyway, flying into this corner, a bit wide. Yeah, third gear was not the right gear for that corner, but oh well. It's put me automatically in P32, so that must mean it's probably because Jones has put him in P33. So obviously for the team, I need to try and do pretty well because I'm currently in 15th in the standings, and obviously the main objective is to win, and at the minute it doesn't look like Jones really quite has in this first season at least, doesn't seem to quite have the talent yet to win. And obviously if I'm going to progress the team through the different ranks, I'm pretty sure you have to win the Moto 3 to move to Moto 2, I'm not actually sure. But for obvious reasons I want to do well, and yeah. You have to be very careful into this left-hander that's coming up at the bottom of the straight, because you can lose the front very easily, as me and some of my friends found out. Okay, it's okay on a Moto 2, but Moto 3. On MotoGP it's pretty poor. You lose the front easily. These gear ratios do not feel right. You need to be like lowered like a lot, like all very high. Let's go for my one obligatory qualifying lap. I might do two. Sometimes I do it. 2:25. Oh my god. Those bikes are slow. Oh, I've got a 10/10 penalty. Fuck's sake. Like, you can almost push a sub 2 minute on a MotoGP bike, and that's literally how much time these bikes lose, nearly 30 seconds. So despite the scruffiness of the lap, I went first for a little while, but presuming that I've just gone like literally 2 seconds slower than Martin, he's definitely gonna drop down a bit. I thought Martin was behind me, but no, that's Sasaki, I think. Looks like Sasaki. I don't think it's Norodin. I've screwed this lap up already. Just getting in. Let's return to the pits. I'm just getting in Sasaki's way really there if I'd carried on. So. See, my lap time's invalidated also. Uh, 17th, I guess it's not too bad. Where? Oh, Jones is last on 2:26. He's not performing. He really isn't. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take. I mean, this bike is still stock as well. I didn't realise how to upgrade the bike for like half of last episode. So there you go. I don't know how to do it now, but I have to wait. So I obviously want to get this Mahindra quite quick, so that maybe I can earn more money and get like either a Honda or a KTM. I'm not bothered. If I get the KTM, I'm not going to upgrade to a Honda, and if I get a Honda, I'm not going to get a KTM. So. I was about to say I might get a Husqvarna, but I don't think there is any Husqvarnas this year. I think they've gone now. Which was like a KTM. I think it was like, might have been the year before's KTM. I don't actually know, but it was practically a KTM. So if you got the Husqvarna, you did okay. They handled quite similarly, I guess. Let's get onto the track though. Gavin didn't even say anything that time, but oh well. So who's this? Must be Danilo next to me. Oh, we've got Livio Loy in front, so we follow him. He's actually quite good in this game. There's Norodin. Where Sasaki qualified. He must be fairly far up the order. Oh, there, McPhee. Oh, Rodrigo, mate. Nearly got knocked off by Gabriel Rodrigo then, because I hit McPhee and I nearly got sandwiched. Oh, Bastiani holding it around the outside. Oh, Bastiani. Oh, I cannot race and talk at the same time, and I can't race Moto 3, so there you go. I've passed Bastianini. We're going to try and pass Antonelli now. Got the inside of Bastianini once again. Oh, I'm going to get switched back past Antonelli. Right, downshifting. Right, trying to get some drive. Going to have to try and pass some people, definitely. Getting past Balega. Have to get past Rodrigo. And I'm going to go for it on McPhee. Oh, no. Fuck. Alright, I've rejoined at 30. Okay, so I'm in front of Ben Schneider. Apparently. Quite why he's down in about last, I don't know. He's on a KTM, he has no excuse. So it doesn't look like this is going to be a good race for us. This bike is not good, and neither are the brakes. I know I put disc 1 on the front, which is probably why I'm struggling, but if you put disc 2 on the front on Moto 3, it moves around too much, and you can't brake anyway, so you either risk it with disc 2 because you know you're going to get... Oh, okay, the traction control's off. That could also be an issue. Why it's off, I don't know, but it is. I just felt like I was struggling with a bit of traction, and traction control was off. So I'm not really bothered about not using traction control anymore. I always used to be like, oh, if you want to be the best, you gotta not use traction control, but I can't really be bothered to spend all those hours. Oh, well, I've killed Ben Schneider, but it was completely his fault. He just brake checked me for no reason in the braking zone. So we've just started lap 2. I'm trying to get some slipstream off of whoever this is in front. I think it's Paul, whatever his surname is. Oh, someone's gone down. I've just passed under the yellow flag, but Pulkinen. Oh, Sasaki binned it. Oh, Red Bull Rockies champion. And where's Emily Jones? Because I can't even see him. That's a yeah. Oh, I've hit after proof of Pat. I cannot pronounce his name, it's so hard to say, Attribute for Pat. I only really learned how to say it because I was speaking to him at Assen. Because he got like on the front row. Mate, I was cheering him on, I wanted him to win. Right, getting past Albert Arenas. Right, okay, now it's Emily Jones in front of us. So I don't have the pace of the front guys, but I definitely have the pace over these, the back. I mean, it was just a... Oh, I'm not riding well, I'm just taking that Pargaline. Could you not ram into me with teammates? I mean, I know I cut him up, but I was just literally just trying to get the corner squared off. I've been involved in like 3 incidents and I'm still in front of him. Okay, he's in front of me now. He's just got passed by 3 people on one straight, great. One of them was another Mahindra, so, you know. I'm like really glad I didn't go for the Peugeot now. Oh god. Speaking of Peugeot, there's one behind me. I'm also now really glad that I took that photo shoot one instead, or whatever I did, the TV advert, because I'm not going to get the sponsor objective because I'm trying to dice with my teammate for like fuck all position. And this bike is literally handling like absolute crap. Oh, I'm going to have him off. Okay, I've not quite had him off. The brakes do not work. The bike is not turning in. This is terrible bike. Can't wait till we get out of Moto 3. I always hate riding these bikes in these games because they're like too heavy. They also just feel really heavy for some reason. I don't know why. Like they do not turn. You should be able to literally chuck it out a corner because it's so light. But no, you literally understeer all the time. They have to turn a circle of like a bus on the milestone games, which is ridiculous. Right, I've passed Arenas now. Actually, proof of Pat again. Oh no! I've crashed. Oh, well, Jones got caught up in my accident, so we're now last and second to last. Now, the riding's not been good in this race. I just hope I can do better at Jerez, honestly. Because this is just unacceptable from two sides. My riding is pretty unacceptable. Jones's riding is absolutely awful because he's still behind me. I mean, I know he got caught up in one of my crashes, but you know, he shouldn't have been behind me after I crashed once. I mean, like after I crashed the first time, he shouldn't have been behind me to get caught up in my second crash. And then at the same time, the bike is also awful, which is down to the race crew, but then again, that's just probably Mahindra not being able to make a bike, to be honest. I mean, it's literally got no drive, absolutely no drive at all. I mean, if I can't exit a corner in second gear, does the game really expect me to do it in first? Because I'm not going to have any traction, am I? Right, Jones is almost going to pass me here. He is literally going to pass me because I've just run wide. I've got absolutely no drive. He's going to try. He hasn't done it, but that is just not a good race. That was appalling. That was absolutely appalling. Why did he go 4 seconds faster than did in qualifying? We finished 15 seconds behind a 3-lap race. So Balaguer still holds the lead of the championship. I have moved down to 16th place because Guevara has overtaken me by 1 point. I've only got 4 points to my name, so there's not really much point anyway. Mahindra have got 4 points. That's still so no other Mahindra's even scored this season other than me. And well, I suppose you gotta go for the rough time. But I need to get this bike improved stat. And to do that, I need to get money. And to get money, I have to do well. And to do well, I need a better bike. And to get a better bike, I need money. And to get money, I need to do well. So, oh, and we've lost more money because we both fell off. Oh. Why is my race objective higher than his? His stats are like all better than mine as well, I'd like to point out. Well, we've got like no money. We made 162 credits. 162 credits. That was it. That's like literally earning £100. How we earned any money, I don't know. Actually, because we came last to second to last, so we should probably have. Okay, so we've got another activity day, so it's some way to make money. Oh, I've got like 5 weeks. Can I buy this workshop too? Right, so let's go staff management, and we're going to go into the pit. Nope. Office. Technical. Optimize the team availability outside of the work. Logistics management. Flow of materials. Nope. Mechanical engineers are specialists in all parts. I don't know who to get. I think we just need to get some people. Right, so okay, here's the stats. So the bike frame by a week, the bike engine. Oh, so okay then. So they tell you all this stuff, but really it's just this bit that matters because it tells you the stats. Right, so reduces the research and development time for you. Suspension by a week, and then what's this one? Give bonus credits earned in Moto 3. Okay, I'm not gonna go for that one yet. What I really need is an engine. So how much is this going to cost? It's going to cost too much. I'm going to have to go for this guy. Yes, I'm getting him. Level 1. Let's go for this. Can I afford? No, I can't afford. Can I afford? No, I can't. Alright, so we've got someone that'll help the engine be better. So let's have a look now. Yeah, it's gone down by a week. Alright. Activity day. It's not what I meant. Next weekend. Sponsor event, 3,000. 75 reputation. Receive a reputation bonus based on your place in the next race. Sign a sponsorship deal with an airline. Right, we're going for the TV program. Sorry I'm being so quiet, I'm just really trying to sort stuff out. Right, so it's Jerez. We've got 2 weeks till that bike is, till the new engine is ready or whatever it is. So I really need, I'm going to definitely go for the harder brake on the front, otherwise there's no point. I'm going to lower all the gear ratios. I'm just going to go for it, try and set this bike up in a way that'll make it work. I'm not going to mess with anything like the suspension because it handles poorly, and if I make a thing that makes it handle slightly worse, like if it's a Yamaha or something, it wouldn't matter, but obviously if it's a Mahindra it does matter massively. So we're definitely going to have to stay in this another season after this, unless I can get on a run of form with tracks that I like or something. But yeah, we crashed at Laseo, we crashed there, we did Hurricane Termas, I suppose, we got 4 points. But anyway, we are here in Jerez, and we are here to do some business, so we're just lowering all the gear ratios now. Yep, seems about right. Because I get no drive out the corner, so there's literally... It still doesn't seem like there's much drive, I'll be honest. Looking at that auto drive thing, but that could just be the AI being crap at getting drive. Okay, it does feel a little better, to be fair. If I can put it in a good place in qualifying... So I'm only doing the 1 lap in qualifying, so I can't really be bothered to do more than 1, because obviously the race is only 3 laps itself. You're doing a third of the race distance just in qualifying, so if you did more than that, you're doing almost 2 races. The bike does feel a lot better at this track, to be fair. I think Austin is probably just a weak circuit for the Mahindra. This straight is going to be absolute hell in the race with all the riders slipstreaming, because that's the other problem with Moto3 really. If you have to pace, you usually get slowed down by the AI. Like, you can't really go faster than the AI unless you get out front, which is difficult to do in itself because the slipstream obviously is pretty strong. They are, I'll give it to Milestone, they do pretty good job of the slipstream most of the time, and it's very strong, and multiple riders will come at you inside at once, and that can just really hamper you from trying to pull away. Like in Motogp, the slipstream's less strong, so if you can put a good lap together, you'll get away from the AI and then go whatever pace you want. But in Moto3 it's pretty difficult to, as well, once you've lost ground, to make it back up, unless you're still within the slipstream range. But that's realistic in itself, so I'm not complaining about that. It's pretty good how realistic that is. On 50.7, so that I don't feel that was too bad of a lap. Probably could have improved on it, but you know, hey ho. Yeah, I've been a bit demolished there. So I've only been knocked down to 13th. I'm happy with that, to be fair. Like, that's not too bad compared to where I have been finishing and qualifying. So I was 1.1 off the fastest lap time. Oh, and Jones actually beat somebody by thousandths of a second. Great job. I mean, if he's not started improving by the flyaway rounds, like the last 4 of the season, that is really, then I'm definitely going to not keep him for the next season, because it's just not performing at all. Like, he showed... I can't remember why I picked him. I think he had a good... He's a good development rider, that's why I picked him. Yeah. I think that's what it was. I think he was a good development rider. So obviously I thought I picked him for the right reasons. So if he can develop the bike, then yeah, I'll keep him. But I also need the results for the money as well, because he hasn't made his objective once yet. I've only made mine, like, I think I made mine twice out of 3 races, so it's not too bad. I literally just got on it in Qatar. I think I got it in Termas as well, because I got it fairly easy. And then I obviously missed out in Austin, but yeah, he definitely needs to sort his act out in terms of that. But we're going out onto the track now. See Mears on pole. He's mounting his challenge towards Belega. So I'm in front of Norridin and Loy this time, so those are the people who started there last time. Getting some slipstream off of Bastianini, trying to go into turn 1. Oh crap. Hurtle, get off my inside main. Right, trying to pass lots of riders quickly. Antonelli is running a bit wide, so I should be able to get a cut back. No, he's still got it. He's doing a bit better than he is in real life. Oh, there you go, past him. Okay, actually, to be fair, he doesn't do too bad, he just crashes a lot, so... Try and get some slipstream off of Fanati. Here he comes. That's what I meant by the powerfulness of slipstream. Like 2 people main side now. And you can't really defend against that, so you have to leave the door open, otherwise you'll crash. That nearly allowed a 3rd guy to get main side. But again, it's realistic, so I'm not complaining about it. I like it. But back to the race. Oh, Bassini's up the inside of Antonelli. He is not having a good day. Oh, Loy's up my inside. Loy, mate. Loy. Oh, why'd you have to do that, mate? I've just left the door open for... If that is behind Mignao or wherever it's going to be. Belega or somebody. Right, I've passed Loy once again. I do like this sector of the track, to be fair. Oh, I just don't want to hit the inside of that sausage curb and then you go flying if you hit that, so... I was being a bit cautious about that. Trying to get a good run out the last corner. Wasn't too bad. If we can get some slipstream as well, maybe we can stay in with the front group. Make some last minute places up. I was battling with KTM in Austin, but it was the KTM of Ben Schneider. And it was for nothing, it was just for the wooden spoon effectively. So Antonelli is definitely sizing up a move on Fanati, because Fanati's dropping away from the others. He wants to pass the guy that's on his bike from last season. This is the Moto3 curse to just get away. There goes Loy. There he goes. Here comes Mignao. I've got back up the inside though. Boom. Bob's your uncle. Nice as you like. Well, if I can get a top 10 finish here, that'd be very good. Because obviously Fanati's been a bit muscled down, so he's obviously dropping. Because he's been passed by like 2 or 3 people. He's trying to fight back. It's allowing me to close up slightly. He's running hot. Just focusing on catching up to Fanati now, really. Oh, you don't get too much worse than on the curbs. I've closed him in. Could definitely have a go. Into the last corner maybe. I can't get on his inside, or I can. past him and Antonelli. Now I've gone in hot. It's alright though, I can get the switch back. Oh, Fanati's passed Antonelli as well. I've passed Antonelli at least. I'm actually out driving a Honda out of that corner because I got the switchback line. But there goes up the inside. I'm getting back up him, so I'm up into P9 now. Digi Antonio's just in front of me. Could I get to pit? No, I've got terrible drive. I went in the wrong gear. That was rider error. This being a bit of a slower track in terms of things. Obviously there are some fast parts of the track, but there are some slower sections also which are allowing me to stay in. Or like fast corners, I don't lose time on those. Right, just getting some slipstream because is that Mino coming? I don't want to get passed by him, if I'm honest. Antonelli's getting back past Fanati. I'm back past Fanati and Antonelli. Digi's dropping back towards us. Can I get Digi? I'd be really good if I can get Digi. I don't know where he's lost all his pace. Just run it out wide, right to the curb. Oh, Antonelli's back up the inside, but he's absolutely overshot the corner. I've got back past him. Digi is just in front now. I've run it wide, I've wheelied up the curb a little bit. Depending on how hard I push to this penultimate turn could be the difference between 9th or 11th. Or 8th and 11th, sorry. Oh, I've got the inside! I want the inside of Digi! No, he's just about done it now. I've blocked him off. At the last corner. Yes, P8. I'm happy with that one. That was a very good ride in terms of what I've been doing so far. 1.4 seconds off of the winner and only 0.2 off the fastest lap. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, sorry, off the leader's fastest lap. Bastianini, on the other hand, 48.9. Okay. So where did Emily finish? Emily finished in 28th, so improvement over his starting position. Balega is still leading the championship, but only by 2 points to Mir now. Martin 3rd, Canet 4th. I've moved all the way up to 12th now, passing multitude. I've gone from 16th to 12th with Pascavera, Danilo, Loy, Binder, and Antonelli is dropping back towards me, but he's still pretty far in front. So Honda have moved up into the lead of the Constructors' Championship. They are now only, well, they're 4 in front of KTM. Mahindra have now got 12 points in the lead. So yeah, don't look too disheartened with that. That's a very good finish. It's a strong finish. That 8th place on the last corner, I was quite happy with that move. I was definitely building up to that. Yeah, he seems quite happy. Nice waving to the camera, yeah. I mean, especially considering the starting position was like 13th, so I have still made up like 7 positions as well. Which is kind of makes up for Austin, I'd say. I've done my race objective, he's not done his. And he gained 4 places, I suppose, but right, so his cornering is so much better than mine. I don't even know how I can get it up. Right, so this time we made a lot more money. Instead of just like 162 credits, we made 10,000 credits this time. I didn't mean to click that, but there you go. He actually, how did he earn some for us? Oh, the fixed sponsor reward, alright, yeah. And the credits for just turning up. Great. So look, let's have a look at the costs. What are the costs? Repair costs, oh that's 0. Total riders and staff. Okay. We didn't have to pay the staff very much, I'll be honest. So we only need one more week now. Active expansions. Ah yes, so let's have a look. What can I also upgrade now? Just for the end of this episode. It's the mechanical engineer. The brakes by 1 week. I mean, I don't think we really need these guys yet, but yeah, we don't really need them until we start upgrading those. So let's have a look at the office. Huge image. Is this get us better sponsors? Give sponsors credit to earning Mo 2 and Mo 3. So if that costs 11 grand, I'm not really that bothered about that, because how much does it give you? I don't think it gives you that much. Community management. I don't really care about the reputation, to be honest. You have an additional activity available. 2 weekends reserved for activity. What? I don't care about the extra activity. Why would somebody pay for that? And then the support. Suspension engineers. Grants experience bonus to your braking ability. Okay then, it's ECU, throttle control, cornering ability for food, and athletic body position. Okay, so those are stuff that I'm going to probably have to look into. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Remember to give it a like and subscribe for more of this series and similar videos, and I will see you in the next one.